man.
weren't here, I couldn't help myself, man. How you doing, Dougal?
Actually, about to show Dougal and I guess
Just
his
one sec, guys.
compadres a few things. So if you want to pop on his thingamajig,
Yeah, of course, man. Woke up. Did we ever go live last night with the?
One
yeah.
sec.
The only thing is basically waiting for the folder to be signed. They're having some issues with that. I mean, everything else works. I mean, it's better than it was before. So anyway, you know, like I said, and I guess since I'm kind of showing the stream, I'll just go ahead and get to it. But we're trying to only use stuff that we have permission to use. So I don't want you guys to think that 100% of the content I'm about to show you is final, because it's not. And 100% of the content that I'm about to show you, we don't have 100% permissions from owners to use all of this. I'd say about 95% of all the content, but the rest of it we either can't find the owner, or they're not replying or whatnot. So, you know, some of it's off Armaholic, some of it is off different places, but we still would like to get permission before using it. So a lot of this we actually own the source files too, so we can modify them and do whatever the hell we want to them. You will see glitches because it's my fucking computer being a piece of shit. So I mean, y'all, Dougal, you tell me what you want to see, buddy. Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. Well, what's been added since we obviously last looked, to be honest, because it's been quite a while ago, what, a couple of months, I would think.
I don't even know where to start. I mean,
let's have a look at the portable tents, because I see in that in the trailer you've got a forensics thing on the go.
Yeah, actually, and I've got that saved to kind of load up. I can load that up if you want. Just with my memory leak issues, I was kind of like, load them at one at a time. So I'll show y'all that right after this. But I mean, is there anything that y'all have any questions about here? Because if I load that up now and it mem leaks, then it's just kind of delaying it the entire time.
Have you shown them the big bus, the big rebel
Well,
bus?
we don't. That's one of the 5% that we don't know if we're putting in, because honestly, I don't know if I like it. I mean, we need a big bus.
I
But
don't
at the
know.
same time, we don't need something with skulls on the fucking top of it. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
there's a certain level between Rebel and RP, and then just, I don't want to hear about people RPing a cannibal. I mean, we already have a couple of people that do that, so. But yeah, if anyone has any questions about anything that's actually being shown right now, let me know, but I can load this up later.
Look at that with the fucking
deployable
snowplow on the front of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that an A-class Mercedes? It is, isn't it?
Where?
I think. It looks like a Mercedes.
Yeah, this is a Mercedes. ML63. I'm trying to think what it is. I don't know what it is.
It looks like an A-class, or one of those small family SUVs they do.
Well, the plow actually works.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What are you going to use that for? Battering cars off the road?
Yeah. Pretty much. I shit you not. No, hold on. I mean, it's not the fastest thing around, but
No, I can't imagine it is with all that on it.
okay, let's hope I don't hit something that's actually indestructible. So, I took no damage. Nope, no damage. I mean, it's a little bit of a cheat thing, but you know what? Cops have certain things that they are good at, and you know what? Rebels need to have their vehicles and shit too, so see if I can hit something else and not ruin a wheel. Yep. So I mean, that's just one basis of what we have, is we want to be able to, you know, make it easy rather than just have the cops winning all the time. And I'm a fucking cop, so I mean, you know how it's like. I'd rather people actually deal with each other.
Yeah.
So we have had a major issue with the lighting here on Australia. As you can tell by those over there, they're floodlights. And we have lots of cars with custom headlights now because it's easier for us to configure them if we actually make the headlights a certain way. So you'll see headlights that are purple, red, blue, pink, just because we figured if we were going to have to change it anyway, we might as well kind of add to it, right?
Right.
Now, let's see.
Is that something that you're going to be able to select as part of like modding a car or something, or is that just a random thing?
Well, the whole way that we're putting it is, if you pay money, you're not, you're getting access to maybe like vanity items, but you're not really getting an advantage.
No.
At least that's what I've been told. Now, I just run the place. I don't make the final decisions. So it's all really up to Flop. But as far as I'm concerned, the guys that make these vehicles, that paint them and configure them, and in some cases model them, they like doing this stuff, or else they wouldn't do it. So
No, of course it wouldn't.
they have Mur, will you find well, no, you wouldn't know where it is, but Chris Atlas is one of our guys, and he's actually got a little thing up that says, "Hey, by the way, I have a custom car shop." And literally, he put on the forums, he said, "Just let me know what you actually want to."
Well, that's a great idea. So you could go to him as an actual sort of like a car modifier and ask him to put a special exhaust on, and he'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a fucking great. That's a bit like the same as Joe Cooper doing the tattoos, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the special exhaust, I don't know how that really works, because there's some cars that we have the source files for. Then there's some cars where we only use them because we know the owners or blah, blah, blah. And, well, they have the source files. So if we ask really nicely, maybe they'll change, the car for us. There's all kinds of things that are different. So it really depends on what we can and can't do. Oh, good. I thought I was going to get a memory leak there. Fucking piece of shit. Anyway, so you wanted to see about the deployables, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, it brings a new aspect of RP to the situation. Because
absolutely,
I caught a glimpse earlier of the. Yeah, I caught a glimpse earlier of the medic one, but the fact that I've just seen a forensic examination tent, I like the look of that.
Mm-hmm. You haven't seen the tent yet?
Not well. You showed me a little bit earlier. Do you know what I mean? But obviously, for the benefit,
of course.
We want stuff that's been added since I last saw. So that's a nice addition to make the RP better.
Oh yeah, of course.
Would you put it over a body or something, Nate?
Over a body? What do you mean?
Well, if the coppers go out to a situation, say where somebody's been shot, dead, or whatever, then you could put the forensic tent over the body and actually do a proper, like you see the guy in white suits going in the forensics team. That'd be cool.
Basically, we have the body bags for a reason, right? So, I mean, the body bags that we use through ACE, as far as I'm concerned, are going to be configured to either modified or configured to take the body and basically hold a copy of the body until it's either disposed of, so like the car is seized or whatnot, or it's drug into a tent and they can lay it down on I'll show you. It's not all finished and such, but it's the sky's the limit. We're really taking nothing for granted here. So I apologize for little script errors and such, but those have to show up in the editor. So anyway, everybody has probably seen this from Asylum or whatnot, and that's just a regular tent, right? But the way we're going to have it is we're going to have it where you can sleep in it. When you sleep in it, you get a buff. Instead of just munching down on a whole bunch of junk food and being the Americans, as so many of us are, you actually, sleep to get some kind of buff. Now, same thing with this. But difference is there's really no RP involved in that unless you're going to RP Scream or
camping
something.
with your mates. You can RP a campfire and barbecue and stuff like that before you turn in for the night with your mates, can't you?
That's true, but at the same time, I think there could be a little bit more RP when you basically are able to build your own whatever. I mean,
the tents have storage on them.
The tents do not at the moment. However, they're basically this is just the basic config that we have at the moment. It's a chair, and 2 little beds. And of course, you guys probably have a delay
Beta
behind me, so I
bikers.
sound like an idiot. But I hope you guys realize the scale of this because this is just the basic model. There's oh god, probably a dozen different types of tents, not to mention the difference that we can do on the inside of them. So I mean, they're all right now just having the the little beds in them. But the main reason that we got it in the first place was, and I know you're a medic, Dougal, so this is for you. We've got a portable medical facility, and I don't think it's. Wish we had more scripters because right now Floppy's. That's our main issue is Floppy's working alone on the scripting, and we just don't have scripters. So, I'm doing stuff that I never thought I would do. He's doing all kinds of crazy crap, So it's really we're just doing the best we can. But shouldn't be that hard to put a script on there where, hey, if you get put in there, maybe disease is cured, or if you are a beta biker, part of their gang, and you end up in the little outpost, then I don't know, you get some kind of buff. I mean, whatever. We've got kind of some of our own stuff that we made here, and I really suck at this crap, so I just tried to put down some of it for y'all to see. But 3D gold bars. We have oranges, apples, pears, and all that kind of crap. We do have an animator. We do have a couple of 3D modelers.
That go bullying there.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And this is before. I mean, there's the sky's the limit when we're talking about this because anything that works for an RP situation. So I don't want just these tents. I want 10 different versions of these tents with, skins to match, and they're not all going to be gang. They're not all going to be cop or EMS. I want to have a freaking luau tent where where I can RP, well, whatever. It doesn't even matter.
You could set up like a wedding, like a wedding service where you do
Yes.
people's weddings and you bring out tents for
No
them and set it
marquees
all up
and shit, yeah.
Yeah, mate.
Mm-hmm. And I mean,
have
it
you
is in no way perfect, and we still have some things that we need to, finish up and fix and such. But at the same time, it's a lot different, and hopefully people, will enjoy it and such because we're not doing this for ourselves. That's for damn fucking sure. Oh shit, I'm gonna get myself fucking shot. I forgot I put them on the wrong fucking team. Ah! But, okay, good, they're shooting each other. But yeah, I mean, right now, we basically, we asked to use this bike helmet. This is the only police bike helmet that I've ever seen in Arma, or at least Arma 3. And the owner, basically, we made a trade, and he said we can use it. So, of course, you can't see it for shit, but it actually does look pretty good. there was nothing we could do about it. But we asked all kinds of people, so. Let's see. Atlas, if you've got any pictures of the new stuff you want to show or whatnot, then go ahead and show that. But we're pretty much envisioning when you go and you want a beer at the bar, even for RP, right? Well, someone better have made yeast, and someone better have farmed hops, and I mean, you know, if there's no one doing it, then there will still be beer available, but it'll be more expensive, supply and demand. So if someone actually does brew beer and brings it in and sells it, then it'll be cheaper.
Where's the pictures you're sending us, mate?
Let's see. See if I can find them. I believe I sent them to you a little bit ago. Oh. There we are. It's in the TeamSpeak. This can go through the different ones there if you want, while I load up.
Oh, yeah, that's what we were looking at. Yeah.
Okay, so y'all already saw those.
Well, they're all about police and that, aren't they, really?
No, there's EMS, and then there's Rebel as well. But like I said, I was not expected to have y'all. So
Nice pump action.
Yeah, we're planning on hopefully having a very fun taxi service, but we'll see how that goes. All right, so should be loaded up.
Brian says hi, Nate. Troll
the dog
Gamer
guy?
32. Brian.
Who the hell's Brian?
Troll Gamer 32. Brian, well, he used to be Maguire. I think he's Dazzler now.
Why the Dazzler? Where do I know? Oh yeah, fucking what's his name? Thaddeus, right?
No, Brian, not Thaddeus.
No, I'm thinking about the last name, Dazzler.
Yes.
Anyway, hi Brian.
I repeat as a Dazzler. I remember that.
Yeah, I can't change my last name because then no one would know who the fuck I am. Everybody knows Stonewall though, shit. Alright, you can go ahead and request a watch or I'll send you what. It should fucking work now. That's it. Web crashes again. Hopefully it'll be nice to me.
Alright, let's try that again.
Okay.
Cheap Shots is asking, Nate, what about seagull issues?
That was, like I said, that was one of the Bohemia things. That should be completely fixed. As far as we've been told, that is completely fixed. So, I mean, like I said, it's not perfect. It's still a work in progress. But
Yeah, sorry. I'm back.
just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that we were still around. We're still working our little hind parts off on this. So, like I said, in the interest of time, these, since I showed you the deployables already, well, there's lots of different things that you can use that for RP purposes. So,
I don't
like
like
these.
going full screen on it.
Okay. Well, like these watchtowers and such behind me, these spotlights, well, they're all pretty much backpacks. So instead of just being able to toss something in your, in your virtual pockets and pull out a concrete barrier, you have to actually load up your, your car or whatnot. And I know that these do kind of open up for, trolls or whatnot, but if any of y'all know me, I don't mind banning people real damn quick. And of course, they can also be shot out. So it just adds more to it. The watchtowers, you can climb up and actually use them, even though they come out of your backpack. and I'll probably end up killing myself here, but I'm going to try to.
Quick question: if you make your own city, say if you go to sleep, is your city still active for other people to use
Yes.
or whatever it is? It's still there the
Yes.
whole time.
Mm-hmm. Now the thing is, though, if you don't pay your taxes, or if your city doesn't make enough money, then it goes defunct, of course. And we already have different levels of cities. So there's small, medium, large, and the way that we envision it is, instead of just having a civilian pistol shop and a rebel shop, which I mean I think is just kind of
This is
lazy.
Revolution Australia. It's a life
not?
mod on Arma 3
And there's
Oxo.
Memory Leak again. I love it. Why not actually have the big city? The largest city is the only one that gives you, say, a antique weapon shop, and then you can only place one. And say a small city gives you access to a regular pistol shop, but you can only place so many.
You've just
rather
gone
than
down for
somebody-
me, Nate.
I know it's a damn memory leak. I told you. I'm
Fair enough.
having
Okay.
issues. But I mean, we want it to be always changing, which of course with the cities it will be, and we want it to be player progressive. So you want to get yourself up to a certain level where you can actually make firearms, or you can make building materials, or whatever, clothes, because a lot of stuff you won't be able to buy in shops. It'll have to actually be made. And I love that.
I like the idea of
Because,
going
yeah.
into a workshop and having to use, like, put items in as a crafting formula to make a certain metal that then gets moulded by another machine and shit like that. I think that would be incredible, because that's almost like introducing manufacturing as an actual career.
Yeah, and actually, we
have the option to make
Yeah.
careers as well as a thing.
You
I
can
don't know if
explain
you're
that,
aware
Chris.
of. Yeah, I don't know if you're aware of the class system we've got as well. Like,
Yeah, no, I've seen the rebel side of things on that, where the master repairman and that sort of thing, by repairing other people's cars 50 times. I like that. It's a good idea.
yeah, so we're gonna have, so we can, with that you can kind of just take that and do whatever. You know what I mean? You can have endless possibilities of like manufacturing with that sort of thing as well, which is the eventual plan.
Yeah, I mean, and don't think civs are going to be left out either, because it's not. I mean, being a rebel is going to be, first off, it's not going to be 10 times in jail or some crap, and whatever it is, we won't tell you. You'll actually have to figure it out on your own, or wait until someone does and then they blab it out. But being a rebel is going to be a little bit more difficult than other places where you just literally go up there and pay a fee. Being a rebel should actually be being a rebel. You should actually have to do this crap, So, between the helicopter crashes and the different blueprints, you won't need to go to the rebel shop to actually go and get certain weapons. You'll be able to make them at home. You'll be able to buy them from Hellfather or whatnot, or whoever the hell is actually making the weapons. But
You got the
they're gonna
model
need
for
to
the
have,
GTR, haven't you? The
uh,
original Nissan Skyline, I mean.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, I thought you had, because
Yeah,
I
we
know
have,
somebody came in my head and said that you got into a conversation, didn't you, about that? I'm pleased to see that. I think that looks a very much more nice aesthetic car than the newer version.
Which one?
The older Skyline, the GT34 or whatever it is.
Oh,
Once
yeah,
I made the skins
shit,
for
I don't
Nate.
know.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Actually, I think I had that out a second ago. Let me see.
yeah. It's a great looking car.
Do you see Nissan Skyline?
Is that a Toyota Land Cruiser you got there?
Yep.
Nice. Those things are beast off road normally, aren't they?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I like the upward exhaust on the Hummer as well.
Well, the vehicles with the exhaust, Chris, you made them so that they can actually go into water up to that point, right?
Is that a Volvo?
Yeah.
You've got Volvos in as well, have you, Chris?
Don't hate on Volvos, bro.
I know, mate.
I- no,
I have
they're actually pretty
I've
bad.
owned a couple of Volvos, mate. I do not hate on them. I think they're great cars. Most of
Yeah, I
them.
love my Volvos.
Oh, somebody's got a special wing. I like that idea about doing custom car stuff. I think that's great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's really up to Chris and Creighton and the rest of the guys that are that make the cars. I mean, I don't mind at all. Shit, that's perfect. Hopefully, I won't get another memory leak, but sorry, folks, I can't guarantee anything. But again, I want to stress that some of this content is
No, he doesn't play
ours,
CG
and
anymore, BLX.
some of
Sorry.
ours is basically used with permission, and then maybe 5% of what's in here we're still trying to get permission for. So I want to make absolutely sure that y'all know that. But yeah, you can view me whenever you're done with those, and no hurry on that, because at least I know that those pictures work. If I get another memory leak, I'm gonna scream.
Is he really, Babs? Yeah. What, when Ming was on last night or something? I'm watching, mate.
All right. So Chris, we have the source files for this ambulance, right?
Which one is it?
I think the ALR one. Yeah.
Probably them, yeah. We should do.
Well, we've got, I don't know, there's like 60 vehicles in there, right? So just kind of showing you all a few of these. Is there anything special you want to see, folks?
Well, not anything special, just anything new, really, and anything.
Okay. Well,
let's presume that a lot of people that are watching haven't seen it before.
okay. Well, I mean, it's just stuff that's different from other places. I mean, well, you saw the Land Cruiser, but search and rescue basically actually needs real vehicles. Some of the older vehicles that we have, they've been upgraded. The lights and such on some of the older vehicles just were dog shit, and Chris has actually made most of the wigwags and such ambient lighting, which I fucking
It's
love.
R33, that's it. Sorry, somebody's just corrected me on the Skyline, I think.
No, that's all right. And Chris has made some very interesting modifications in different types of vehicles, I suppose. I mean, you're talking about the Volvo. You're saying sexy. I'm sorry, I'm not even a medic.
I'd have one of them as a personal car to drive around in as well, mate.
Oh, got a big truck. That's fine with me.
No, I don't mean in real life, you're fucking kidding. They're
There's a
expensive.
Civ version too.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, there's a Civ version, a cop version.
Oh, nice.
And I believe we're looking to change these lights into, what did we decide for EMS? Blue and blue? Blue and red?
Something and something.
Oh, great.
God's sake, make sure the EMS have got luminous vests as well. That's
Actually,
one thing
we've-
that
we've
really
got
pissed
that
me
taken
off.
Care of. We actually have real reflective vests that are brighter than.
Yeah, that's what they should be wearing, because that's what pretty much all of them do fucking wear.
Yep.
Actually, EMS have got a lot of gear. They've got, I know how it was when we were medics, Dougal. We had kind of fuck all. So I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure EMS have, they're on point with a lot of kit. And Morgan's been going crazy, making a lot of stuff for EMS as well.
Well, both of y'all are, or have, shit. Let's see if
Christ,
I can
that
get
thing
it
sounds a
actually
beast.
loaded.
does that, doesn't it? Sounds like a right beast.
And who wanted to see the Skylines, or who was wondering about them?
Oh yeah, I like the Skylines. I mean, fucking show them just for my benefit, but I'm sure other people want to see them.
Yeah, I mean, whatever they want to see, and I can keep going through stuff that's new, but at the same time,
Well, what I would suggest you do, if it's possible, bouncing about, is show them what's different about Australia Revolution to the others. What you've got and they haven't got. That's what people are going to want to see because they're going to want some sort of appeal, something to draw them. And it's like, yeah, fair enough. We've seen the supply jobs before, but some people might not have seen how you do these sort of jobs now because it's a different beast, and that's what we want to be showing them definitely.
all right. Well, I can just show you what I can. I mean, hopefully Chris is getting something together for y'all. But I'm actually not even on the server. I'm just an editor, so. Let's see. What else do I have? And I'm trying to take it easy on my comp so I don't get another memory leak, but that'll probably happen regardless, so.
I'm not Australian, but I know I'm English. They have something that CG doesn't have, a moon during the night. And it moves, doesn't it? The moon moves with the time as well, guys, by the way. It's fucking really cool.
Oops, wrong one. No, Walter, I can't show them the mining system because I'm not on the, what do you call it? I'm not on the server. Besides, it's a lot easier to do it in an editor than actually go on the server and do it. Alright, let's see. Which one of these I actually want to show them? Alright. What else is new, Chris? You don't have the fire truck finished yet.
I accidentally made the wrong thingy for the F350, didn't I? So I'm gonna work on them later tonight, probably.
Okay. Well, send me whatever you got that's finished
Everything
or
that's in the Dropbox
almost,
is what's
or almost
finished or almost finished right now.
Okay. Did you upload it recently?
I haven't uploaded the fire truck or anything because I don't really want to put them out half done.
Okay.
I mean, the fire truck was done, but I can't. I'm sure it's already in the Dropbox, right?
No,
my PC's a mess right now. I've been away all weekend.
That's
that's
exactly why you need to send it, because we don't want it to disappear like half of my shit when I had to wipe my comp.
Sure, it's in the Dropbox. One sec.
Quick question from Byron and Nate. How can we make money when the server is up and we're in town?
Well, let's see. I don't even know where to start.
The best
with that.
way of making money so far is going to be the delivery and construction jobs.
The supply jobs.
Yeah, so pick yourself up with your starting cash, you can get enough for a off-road or like an F350 or something like that. And then, depending on the job you get, how far away on the map it is, and what you're carrying and all that, your damage on the load and all that sort of thing, depends how much money you make. But at the start, that's probably going to be the best way to make money.
Oh. What other options are there if you don't want to do the supply job? I mean, what sort of farming, mining? Obviously, the mining system's a bit different here, isn't it? Because of the way that we have obviously got the pneumatic drill in town, but it's not just a case of mining at the rock. The rock breaks up into smaller pieces that you then load into a truck.
Yeah, pretty much. So we got rid of the Y menu for the. Well, we're gonna be phasing the Y menu off in nearly everything eventually. So you get the pickaxe or the jackhammer or whatever it's called. You mine the rock, which like you said, splits into loads of pieces on the ground. You pick them up, put them in your truck, and then go from there.
Yeah.
So the bigger the bigger your car is, the more it can hold, the more money you're gonna make at the end of the day with that.
Now, is it not true, right? When I was talking to Floppy when we were in town, he was talking about the vehicle's handling and that altering because of the weight it's carrying.
Yeah, that happens already.
So that's an important thing to remember, folks. If you're going to load a lorry up with a heavy haul, it's going to drive slower, it's going to struggle up hills and all sorts. You've got to figure it out. I think that's fucking excellent.
Yeah,
it depends on the car too. So, for example, the Land Cruisers, a really high torque car, is going to perform better with a load than like a HSV or something, for example.
Yeah.
That completely depends on the type of the car, the power of the car, everything. I've basically been through every car and balanced them to somewhat realistic values as well. So
You need to
what
set
you'd
yourself
imagine-
up a chop shop, as in for like car modding proper with like pictures of the different sorts of exhausts you can provide for them, Chris, on the wall of your shop. I think that'd be awesome, mate. Like a menu for car parts.
It's going to
actually,
be if car
yeah.
modding was. It's a weird one with how Armour does cars and stuff. There's some things you could like add spoilers and stuff, but some of the fundamental things I don't know if you'll be able to change. But we're definitely going to look into something of that sort of thing.
That you see, that's the sort of thing that's going to set it aside from elsewhere.
What
Though. That's the
planning
sort
on-
of thing people are going to. I want to see that. I mean, don't get me wrong, right? Ideally for me, I don't. GTA the game is just a bit too cartoony to be used as a role-playing game, I think. But Armour's got it right with the way that the mods are created and this sort of thing. And I think people actually do want that GTA experience down to the customisation of your hair, your face, your clothes, your car, your helicopters, any of that sort of thing. And you've got it right. If there's somebody going to be there, that a guy comes in who's just bought a new car and he says to you, I want a two twin exhausts on the back or something, and you can provide that for him in an update in say a few days' time or a week's time or something. That'd be awesome. It really would.
Well, what we
But
can
the
do with
difference
that
is
is-
painting, and the difference between painting and actually like modeling, because
Mm.
converting, from what I understand, and don't catch me lying on this because I'm not perfect with it, but converting a model into a PBO, it's not as simple as just taking it and putting it in a 3D builder or whatnot. It's really quite a lengthy process to take something that's already made and then configure it. So we're not only talking in-game money here. I mean, we're talking, something that just might be a little bit farther than I want my staff to think that they have to reach, because, I mean, everybody's going to want something done.
You could, if they wanted to make a sort of donation to the person who was doing the work and that, you could give them like a Pimp My Ride badge or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
See,
I
here's
mean,
the
there's
thing, here's the
something
thing.
like that, but it's really
What
up
you're
to
saying-
Chris.
Yeah, Dougal, what you're saying is possible. However, it's a very lengthy process. So down the line, yeah, it will get done. But right now, we need to focus on, refining, the current stuff we've got in before we think about undertaking something on. Like,
Oh yeah, no, I'm hearing, but I like the fact that you're already thinking about 6 months down the line, beyond the point of the server not being available for us at the minute. I like that because it means that people have got long-term ideas for it, and it's not going to stale up at any time.
Well, here's the thing. You know how some cars you can buy like a normal version that, say the BMW, for
Hello.
example, there's a version without the spoiler and the body kit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We can make it so if you you can't buy the one with the spoiler and everything,
Just
but
say
you buy the
to
normal one.
him,
Mer, do
Alright.
not come in here and interrupt someone when they're talking. I don't give a damn if you're support or not.
Rip. But yeah, like I was saying, you know how the BMW Dougal is? You can buy like a normal version, then you can buy the souped up one with the spoiler and everything.
Yeah.
We can basically make it so you can't buy the souped up one, but you buy the normal one, take it to a shop, say they have the car for an hour or something, make it like a time limit, and then you get back the souped up version. Like we can do that in the meantime until, we can start putting models onto cars properly, you know what I mean?
I do.
So it's
I do.
definitely possible, but like I say, right now we need to concentrate on getting all the little things ironed out before we take on something that big.
Yeah, too right. I mean, I don't
It's
think
definitely
people are going to
possible.
mind them.
It's going to happen down the line.
Yeah, of course it is, and I'm pleased to see it. Do you know what I mean? That's
Like what my plan was, how there's different skins for the Skyline, that sort of thing.
yeah.
You can buy like a standard Skyline, take it to like a car garage, and then you choose your skin there. We can do engine upgrades and that sort of thing as well. So you can pay like I don't know, for example, like 10 grand or something, and you get like engine upgrade 1 or something like that, which you car go faster.
That
sort
would
of
be
thing.
fucking awesome. Honestly, I'd fucking love that, mate.
And that
because
would, I mean, it's one thing to really do the skidding, but I mean, there's a lot of cars that we could technically probably change if someone wanted it bad enough. I mean, we have the source files for good 80 of them. Just the amount of work that goes into it, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's
the problem
these-
when you've got over 130 different Civ cars.
Is that
it's
how
the,
many
it's
we
the
have?
same as trying to do a
Over that,
female
David.
model as
I
well,
didn't-
isn't it? Sorry.
I mean, like, this, what do you call it? The Explorer, the new Explorer. This thing is sweet. We haven't even started on the cars that we have source files for, because
Well, that's the thing.
we just
like,
haven't needed it.
in Lakeside, you constantly see the people driving the same cars over and over again because they're either too overpowered or the rest aren't good enough to catch up. That's not something I like variety, so a lot of cars are gonna handle pretty much the same but look different. Well, not the same, but everything's gonna be balanced. Is what I'm trying to say.
That's
Pretty much.
that.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's a
that's
reason
the
that they have
thing, isn't
fucking
it?
plows on some of their cars. I mean, and there's a reason that CERT or whatnot will probably have that Hummer. I mean, we haven't even decided if the Hummer's going in, but we do have permission to use all of the brigade's work and such. And basically, when I asked him, he said he's never had anybody ask before, and go ahead. So I think we're the only one, to tell you the truth. But we just everything works a lot better when you ask the people that actually make this shit how to fix fix stuff. I mean, what the F-350s, you were able to configure the lights so EBS is only red and red or whatnot, and PD is blue and whatever. I mean, we're trying to make everything completely separate, but it's not as simple as just doing it. Between myself and Chris and Floppy, we have maybe 5 staff members that are helping us with the development side of it, and then we have a whole team of devs that basically are working only on what Floppy wants them to.
Basically, you mentioned to me the other day that
we're thinking. Flop's already done 6 months ahead. He's probably thinking next year, because I don't even know how many scripts are pretty much in, just not enabled. I mean, I wish I could show y'all a helicopter crash. I wish I could show y'all the mining. I wish y'all could see the crafting, the lottery system, but I just can't right now because I don't have access to that, and I wouldn't know how to show it in the first place. Is there anything else that I should show, Chris? I'm trying to think. I mean, I can show them weapons and such. I don't really know.
Yeah, somebody did ask what sort of guns there are in the game, to be honest.
Yeah, we have so many weapons, it's not even, it's really not even funny. Let's see. I mean, is there anything else that you guys want to see? I mean, I'm waiting to hear from Dougal here.
Yeah, no. Oh, hang on a minute. I think the team speak's crashed.
Mate. I'm first anywhere before.
I think my yeah. Oh, hang on. It's gone off voice activated. I don't know why. Yeah, they want to see weapons. They'd like to see the guns, no doubt.
All right. Now, please remember, guys, and I don't know if not to promote any other streamers or whatnot, but I told Tim-Mac and Big in front of their streams, same thing I'll tell, y'all. I want y'all to come here and have fun. We all do. That's why we're doing it. But, the whole, hey, I'm bored. What do you want to do? Let's go rob cops. It just doesn't fly here. Don't get me wrong. There's going to be lots of gunfights and lots of different interaction, but we're not going to have the I hate cops, or, the cops are assholes, or the civs are, jackasses, or whatever. We're not going to deal with that because it's just not worth it. That's not why we made this.
It's not role play.
So
cops don't get taken hostage and stuff as often as that.
Fun
That's
and
what
games,
does
and
me
it might
about
still
it
be a
all.
gang, but at the same time, we want to have more than just gunfights. So please don't think that all these cool guns are all that there is. We basically are going to use the Kick-Ass weapon pack, which I don't know if any of y'all have actually seen, but it's got some amazing, just unbelievable weapons in it. And it's also got some really, really OP stuff as well. So that does need a little bit more testing. We have got.
Hey up, Zach, how you doing, mate? Just letting Nate go through these guns for you to drool over.
But I don't think we really need an M16 with a Master Key shotgun on the bottom of it. So, maybe if you pay enough money, right? But we also have a couple of different options when it comes to riot shields and such. And they actually are not really overpowered because you can't shoot for shit with this. First off, because you can't see. And secondly, because, yeah. But It's there for the RP. It's not really there for the combat. However, I'm sure the combat will be pretty interesting too. And let's see. And if y'all see anything in the list that you want to take a look at and I pass it up, just let me know, because there's a lot to show. Now, bear in mind they're not wearing any armor, so it's not like they're going down from one hit from this shit. We do have a couple of different sawed-off shotguns. There is a katana. Trying to think. We do have a PP Bison in the pistol shop for some reason, and I have no problem with it being something that you can holster, but you better be of, I don't know, Chris, what do you think, like an assassin class or something, you know, something, there'll be certain requirements. Just like the wearing a cop gear. Before we had it where anybody could just rob a cop of their clothes and such. Well, guess what? I don't like having to make rules, but if people are going to take advantage of it and it gets to the point where no civs will even interact with cops because they're afraid they're going to get robbed, well, sorry. Now we have to make a rule that you have to be a certain type of rebel or have a certain class to actually do that. So we don't want to make any rules that actually negate the RP, but at the same time we want it to be fair for everybody, not just the people that come in with 20 different members in their gang, right? So let's see. Here's an underwater pistol.
Oh yeah, Nate, while you're doing that as well, don't forget that because we have ACE enabled, your handling of weapons and the damage values and all that is changed from like editor. So if it's a one-shot in editor, it doesn't mean it's a one-shot in the game.
Oh, that's absolutely fine. I'm not wearing any armor, so I'm just kind of...
Yeah, just letting people know.
Like the Thugs for Life hoodie, mate.
Oh, yeah, the ace menu just adds a whole other shebang to it, doesn't it? And again, bear in mind that these are not the final versions of the weapons. We don't know exactly which ones we're going to put in, because we only want to put in the ones that are actually different, that are going to be used, rather than just...
That's where community feedback comes in as well. Like, we need to know what people like as well.
Well, I still think that cop cars should have shotguns in them.
Oh, yeah, believe me, I don't even know how many shotguns we have, but we have quite a few. Oh crap, no ammo. Oh, Chris, tell them about the flashbang while I figure out how to put ammo in this.
Oh yeah, it's not
you upgraded our flashbang, right?
Yeah, like the standard Altis flashbang. Just if you're wearing headphones and a flashbang goes off, it's like rip. It's horrible. So ours are actually somewhat decent, and they don't kill your ears or eyes. They're not overpowered in the slightest.
Well, you want them to kill your eyes, don't you? That's the purpose of a flashbang.
They do, but they don't. Like,
but it's
have
not
you ever been on Artist Live, Dougal, and got flashbanged on like Asylum, for example?
Yeah.
It's like 25, 30 seconds.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it?
As soon as one flashbang goes out, you know you're fucked. There's no coming back from that. Whereas at least with the ones we've got, you stand a chance. They deplete your stamina as well, which is kind of, it's quite cool. So if one goes off in a room next to you,
a little bit of a focus on, holsters and such like that, where you're not going to always have to wear a huge
hey, brothers, how you doing, mate?
Vest just to, run around. You'll be able to actually wear holsters or backpacks or little fanny packs or whatever the hell, in order to actually keep up with the RP, rather than everybody running around. And I mean, I don't even like my cops wearing that kind of shit, just because it doesn't work for me.
The one thing you definitely need to add is more outback hats and cowboy hats, because this is Australia.
I haven't gotten to the hats yet, have I?
You know, mate. Get some proper. If you could, for the sarcastic one with the corks hanging down, something like that'd be funny as hell, mate.
Probably get some gang like cowboy hats and that sort of thing in.
Well, you know, that's
Not
where we
really
need
much
community
limit on what
feedback
we can
for
do,
us.
that's the
We're
thing.
not, you know, we can go for another month and make a whole bunch of hats, or we can actually like open it up and be able to play. It's kind of there's always got to be a fine line between, you know, what we can and can't do.
What
And,
about a typical Australian ute? Like
a
the one
ute.
from Wolf Creek, you know what I'm saying?
Is that a
I'm
porn?
sure we have
I mean,
utes.
should I know what it is?
Well, it's like it's a utility vehicle. It's just a pickup, but it's an old one. And it's got
It's a
like
pickup HSV.
Yeah.
We've
Well,
got one,
yeah,
haven't you?
Can't you just make one of those? We have the files to make anything, don't we?
We've already got one, mate.
Oh, nice.
In Gabe?
Yeah.
What is
It'd be
it?
funny seeing a cork out, I think, to be honest. Anything Australian that we associate with Australia or is a stereotype, we should try to get in, definitely. You know what I'm saying?
Got
And
some
the,
NPC kangaroos flying around.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
we
pretty
keep
much.
talking about
You know
kangaroos,
what?
and I
Make
think,
aggressive kangaroos.
well,
You know
listen,
what? We already
right?
have velociraptors and zombies for the odd slot, so I don't see why not, dude. Do it. I mean, aggressive kangaroos.
You're damn
I'd
right,
rather
Wolf
have
Creek's one, I
alligators and
bet you.
shit, too.
Yeah, if
Rather
have you seen
yeah,
Wolf
stuff,
Creek,
too.
Nate?
Hey, like I said, is it a porn? Should I know it?
No, it's not. It's a film, and you should watch it if you've never seen it.
Well, one of these days, perhaps I.
Yeah, it's it'll open your eyes to Australia a little bit.
All right, let's see. Trying to see what we actually have, and this is not all of our stuff. This is basically what I've cobbled together in the last 2 hours, kind of.
Now, did I see when you were showing something earlier that we've got Land Rovers?
Yeah, we do.
Right, can we have a look at the Land Rovers because somebody's just asked about that? Because of course that's another associate with desert conditions, isn't it? I'm sick of seeing Range Rovers. I like Land Rovers.
Okay, well, do we have them? Where the hell are they?
Yeah, we've got the. I think it's the Defender 110 or 90. I can't remember which one it is.
The Defender. Well,
They
send me the
made-
class
It won't be
name.
called the Defender. Hold on.
Seriously,
Might
if
not
they
be
made
the
3,
official one,
Porky?
I might have not.
I've seen
Well,
2.
yeah,
I didn't know they've done 3.
I've definitely.
Really? I'm gonna
got
check that
Land Rovers
fucker out.
There's the. We've got the Ultima 2 Land Rovers in, which I think that's pretty standard. Everyone knows what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no
Yeah,
fucking
because a
way
lot of
there
us
is
have
as well.
guns on 'em, that's why I was like, eh.
Yeah, well, we've got the versions that.
Oh,
Someone
what?
said Toyota Land Cruisers. Yeah, we've got the Land Cruisers.
Yeah, we have those.
We got Civ versions, Cop and EMS versions of them. Let me try and find the Land Rovers real quick.
Oh, way. Nice, they
I
are.
know-
They're
I
doing
know
a
we
Wolf
have
Creek
some
3.
of them. I just don't.
Oh,
Wait, weren't the
it's on
weren't
IMDb,
those
look.
from what do you call it? Pop or whatnot, and we weren't able to actually get in contact with him.
No,
to
no,
get,
no.
Sorry.
We've got the actual.
I was gonna say,
Anyone that
we
hasn't
shouldn't
seen
really
it, go and
ask
see Wolf
anybody
Creek,
to
seriously.
use
It's
it
a
because we have
fucking,
so
they're
much
great
of that
films.
already.
But if you ain't
like
got a
the
very
stuff
strong
from
stomach, don't
Big
watch
Real.
Wolf Creek.
Well, we have permission to use that, and the Twitch masks from Zach Lowe. Well, Zach Lowe is a member of our staff team, so of course we have permission to use that. And some of this stuff is just impossible to track down who the hell made it. Well, I'm trying to see what kind of where the cowboy hats are, because I know we had a lot of them.
Kappa mask, oh my god. Jesus.
Yeah, there's different ones. I don't know. The Twitch mask pack, it is what it is. Let's see.
Straight to DVD, was it number 2? I thought number 2 was actually better than number 1, to be honest, but... Still talking about Wolf Creek, because somebody's just said there's a third one, and I checked, and there is. It's on IMDb that there's a third one coming out.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, we have a lot of different masks. I'm trying to find the ones that Morgan made a little while ago.
Are all these different ones going to be available to us when we get in, or is it only going to be certain ones?
Well, that's another thing that we need community feedback on. Is we're planning on having a huge variety for you, your character, your gang, but at the same time, everything that we put in does add to the repo size. So we want to have. We'll probably start off with, I don't know, six different types of masks, right? And kind of say six and I don't know, 4 or 5 variants of each one. That's a hell of a lot of variation for you and your gang. But at the same time, if that's not enough, well, we've got plenty to throw in. I was almost thinking, why not actually like cycle things in and out? Like, 1 month have this in, 1 month have this in. But then again, I don't want people to actually lose anything that they've went and bought. So, yeah, it's different. We do have the ID cards and such that go on the side of your.
I tell you what, you could do, mate. If you're talking about changing it from month to month, why don't you, like, have a community post and give them a selection of 3 for the following week or something that gets added to the shop? Do you know what I mean? And do it like that.
Oh yeah, that would be. We already have plans for a council and such. Basically, some people that are not staff that basically will come up to us and tell us what's going on. And we.
Yeah, you are watching me watching Nate, Mark. He's just showcasing Australia Revolution, what's actually been added to it.
It'll be something that'll be implemented once we're actually ready, of course. But we want to be able to talk to the community as a whole. And we've always did large community meetings. I don't know who was here for, and this is why I don't really like this right. I don't know who was here for the last one Floppy did, but you literally all sit in the field and basically Floppy and me and, the other kind of staff will stay until we've gone through everybody. And until we've talked to everybody and we made sure that everybody has their issues or whatnot actually heard, rather than just, okay, well, you can put something on the forums. Because, like I said, we're here for y'all. And we are in no way perfect, and we are busier than hell, but everybody needs to have their voice heard. It's just a proper thing to pretty much do. Let's see.
Are you looking for any specifics?
I'm sure I've showed you this, but I don't know if your guys have seen it. If you guys want to watch the bullets in the magazine.
Oh, yeah, definitely. This is cool, guys.
We have quite a few guns that actually do that. All right, let's see. There are so many weapons to show y'all. I'm just kind of randomly going through them. So, like I said, if y'all see something that you absolutely want to see,
that? Now that looks like an old rifle. Oh, nice.
The Uzi is my favorite. I'm sorry, I've always wanted an Uzi. Alright, so shotguns, double barrel. This is not a perfect one. And it's actually made by Bohemia, and you think that they'd fix the issues, but yeah, that always comes up.
Oh, yes, that's I used to have one of these I used to go shooting with, mate. I love side-by-sides.
But yeah, that's probably our crappiest shotgun, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
and I don't think, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Chris can change it, but I don't really think that's gonna be coming in.
Can you show us the katana? Come on, show us the katana.
Give me a minute, shit.
That's a question. I think we all want to see that bad boy.
It's not as badass as y'all think it is. It doesn't do the whole like it just kind of yeah. We don't have the melee
You have to make the sound effects yourself.
Well, no, it
right,
makes a sound effect. It just doesn't. You're not going to do Jedi Academy on somebody,
Jedi Academy with a katana.
Hey, what was that? What was that called? The the stormtrooper thing or whatnot, where you could actually like cut their heads off. But I saw somebody put in their shotguns and Arma don't work because they're always OP.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. We will not have buckshot in.
What are you going to have in then? Rock salt or something?
Well, no. There's actually slugs for shotguns. So this is a little pistol grip shotgun. And again, this is without ACE enabled. They're not wearing armor. So, you know, the damage given by all of these guns will be changed. But it only holds 3 rounds. And it doesn't have much range. So it might be good for taking 1 or 2 people out, but...
Is there a Tommy gun? Is another question.
Yeah, I think there is.
If not, we can get one.
And
Well,
I have
hey,
no
Tommy
problem, I
gun,
have no
see?
problem with the.
Oh, mate, is that a Gatling gun?
Yeah, I have no problem with that. But here's the thing, though. That Gatling gun will cost, I don't know.
5 million. Yeah, I was
10
thinking
million?
5 million. Yeah, yeah.
And it'll be absolutely great because the second that Gatling gun is bought, I am just going to ghost the person that has it, wait for somebody to dupe it, and then I'll have a nice permaban on my hands. I'm sorry, I'm an ass, but that's what I'll wait for. I could care less. I mean, I think anything that could be used for RP. I think the cops are gonna take somebody pretty damn seriously if he's got a fucking Tommy gun, don't you? Or not a Tommy gun, a fucking Vulcan or whatnot, minigun. So, I think it'd be worth it.
Right, katana. Where's the katana? Let's see the katana chop somebody up. Because I'm being asked now as well, is there an animation for cutting with the katana?
No, there is not. Not at this moment. As far as I know, that's.
We have a guy doing animations for us.
Yeah,
though, so down the
but
line,
I don't know the
there's no reason why not.
details about that, to tell you the truth. So I don't want to lie to you, but I don't see why there couldn't be. I mean, can't be that damn hard. Just we're focusing on actually getting the thing up right now. So, all right. So, again, this is with a slug for a shotgun. Wow, my computer sucks.
Hey, up, Rafa. How you doing?
Oh, I didn't start it with the TBB4, Malik. Alright, let's see if I crash out or not. I will show you all the katana. I'm getting to it. Let me find where the hell it is.
Yes, it is Chaos, yeah.
Oh, wow, and that's got to be fixed. I don't think it should be sticking out like that, but hey. And the issue,
Oh, there it is.
what you're seeing is simply my computer, so don't think that it's actually the game. It's just my computer starting to crash because of I didn't start it with a TB4 Malik or whatnot. So, yeah, there is not, at this moment, an actual, like, slash animation. However, he does pull it back and forth so you can kind of RP barely moving it.
Well, like a 1-inch punch.
Hey, you know what? That's what we're here for, is RP, right? So, all right, let me see if my computer will crash or not. My frames. 20.
Jimmy DeSilva's saying, Nate, I couldn't work on the model because it was binarized.
Okay. I don't even remember what I asked you to do. If I asked you to do something with the model, then I don't know. Just let me know.
That does look pretty smart, actually.
What?
The katana.
Oh, yeah. And I'm just kind of going through and putting different weapons on his back because I can't really do anything else unless I restart. So it's up to you. I can restart if you guys are enjoying this. I've got plenty more that I can show.
Well, there's a lot of people watching, mate. The questions are coming out now, so yeah. I mean, I don't mind. At the end of the day, I'm excited about it. I know we're not in town showing them the other part of it, but
yeah,
I think it's good to see the variation you've got.
Let me relog it and see what I can get. You got anything to show them while
I can go back to the screenshots.
Well, yeah, that's up to you. I just hate to leave them hanging at the moment.
That's all right. What didn't we say? Oh, wait, that's some explosion, isn't it?
And yes, a lot of them are cop shit because that's, you know, I just started actually taking pictures of the rebel crap. So, there's plenty of stuff in the past that I've taken pictures of, but I never really focused on it before. But yeah, give me a minute or two and I'll get this back up for you.
That fucking armoured vehicle looks a bit nasty.
Yeah, we have the source files for that too. You want to show them the Onslaught video?
Yeah. What the newer one? Or the old one?
Well, there's only 2 Onslaught videos technically.
Hang on. Not this one. I'll play this one, mate. This is this is the older one.
Oh, yeah, you can play. I was gonna say the Onslaught where they're fighting the zombies.
Oh yeah, have you got that? Send us that, mate.
Yeah, give me a second.
This is the very first trailer. There's Danny. Look. Hey up, Danny. How you doing, mate?
Hey, Danny.
Heisenberg asks, is everything on Revolution made by you, like nothing from A3L and that?
No, and I've said that several times. We have items that we have made ourselves. We have items that we have been gifted or have inherited by staff members, you know, their work coming to us. And then we have items that we have permission to use. And if you go on our forums, there is actually a very large post.
Just one sec, Nate. Let me just explain. Yeah. For the guy who asked about the city building, this is basically what you were seeing there. It's the same sort of situation where you buy a car shop and then you select where the car spawns, and that was basically what the military guy was doing there. He was creating part of the city. Sorry, carry on, Nate.
No, that's right. Actually, I've got a better video of that. It's just making a cop base, though. And you're gonna have to turn off the volume because it's very loud, but I'll put it in here.
I can turn it down.
Okay, well it's country music, so everybody watch your ears.
That's alright, we're not. I've turned my music off when we're doing this anyway because the questions come in and people want to know stuff, so the music can wait, you know.
Okay, and then the second one is the, what do you call it, Onslaught. But yeah, give me a second. I'll load it back up. And
what you were seeing, the guns that Nate was showing was just in the editor to show the variety of guns that were available to put into the town. This, what we're seeing now, is the original trailer before I started playing. This is what I first saw and we saw in chat when we were, look at this, I fucking love this idea of making the prisoners actually work. That's a great idea.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, whatever. Pears, apples, fucking anything, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you know, it could be implemented real quick. It could take a little while. It just
black
really
shit. What are you looking at? Hang on, let me put the Steam thing down. It could be that figures. What's the age limit on Revo?
At the moment, it's 16, like everywhere else. However, we're thinking about allowing younger. However, that's really up to Floppy. He had some kind of idea where if you're younger, then you're kind of like whitelisted as a, basically is somebody that is unwanted almost, or not unwanted, but like a wild child or some shit, and you don't spawn in a city. You actually are almost like bush people or something, you know. So I don't really know what he's got in store for that. I don't want to lie to you. But whoever asked about like our content and different people's content and such, like I said, go on our forums, take a look at the mods we use, and you know, permission to use them basically. I know how much work this is. I've been working on this with Flop for probably a year or so, like most of us have. And the last thing that I want to do is use somebody else's stuff that they worked their ass off, and that's just not cool. If anybody wants any of our content that we have created, all they have to do is just come to us and ask, and we will work something out.
There you go. It's all about doing deals with other communities, guys, with Australia as well. Like Nate said, they've already exchanged models and things with other communities as part of a growing a community of RP servers, getting it a stronger thing. So I think that's a fucking excellent idea. Instead of it stealing and that, they can come and exchange something with him or something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if Chris spends 24 hours making something, then all we're going to ask is, hey, you don't have to have the Revo name on it. Just, make sure that you actually say where it came from. Like all of our stuff that we have not made in-house, it's pretty much that mod page. Now, I do have more stuff to put on there, and I don't live, sleep, and, eat this server, so I'm not able to do everything as quick as I'd like. But we're not going to use anything that we don't have perms for. It doesn't matter how cool it is.
Dirty Nana, thank you very much for the follow. Sorry.
Hi, Mom.
How many mums have you got, mate?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Are you talking drag mothers, or are you talking...
No, I'm not talking drag mothers, no.
Oh, God.
So this is Nate building the town. This is how you build the town. This is really fucking cool because you can move them up and down, left and right. You can put them where you like virtually. Look,
yeah,
that's what he's doing here.
This is a pretty old video, so some things have been changed, but...
Smug Top Keck, Father Maguire, you guys are using some of my stuff without asking me.
Okay, well, please, there's also another post on the mod page. If we are using some of your stuff and we haven't asked you, then where the fuck have you been and why aren't you answering your emails? Please come to our TeamSpeak and poke me or somebody else. That way we can actually talk to you and get your permission. And if you want us to remove it, it'll be gone.
There you go, Smug Top Keck.
If you've got nothing better to do and you're trolling, then I can't wait to perm ban you. Because I'm working really hard here to make something fair and fun for everybody. So, if that is true, please, I mean it. Come down here. I want to know what it is, and I want to get rid of it if you don't want us to use it. But it's not exactly easy to get a hold of all these. Hell, I don't even know for absolutely sure who made some stuff, and it's almost impossible to track it down to the source because the Arma 3 community is just, I don't know, got a bad track record for...
Well, like he says, Smug Top Keck, go into the TeamSpeak and talk to them. Because if it wasn't them, and you didn't do it, then somebody else has, haven't they? And you need to get it resolved. And Nate's a very, very understanding person, the whole team is. So just talk to him, mate. If
someone lied to me and told me that, there's two things that could have happened. They could have lied to me and said that it was theirs, which... believe me, has happened. Or we could basically be trying to get a hold of you. And we do have several mods or items out of mods that we are looking for the creators. So definitely, I would like to get to the bottom of it. Oh God, that just makes me a little pissed right there. So anyway, like you're seeing on the screen and such, it is a little older. Some things have changed, but it kind of shows just the base of what we're planning on doing. When the server goes up, there will be Sydney, and that will be the only city. Everybody will have to, make money and such, and then they'll actually be able to start their own cities. And you can make money if you put it in the right place, but in the wrong place, your city will go defunct. If you're a cop, yeah, you don't have cop bases all over the map. Your superiors have to place them. If you're EMS, well, you don't have hospitals all over the map. You got to go place a clinic or place a trauma center or whatever the hell down. Now, does that mean that a hospital building will spawn? At this time, no. However, that doesn't mean that in the future we can't try to work something into that. Hell, I would love that.
Zach Welfare says he wants a shout out from Nate.
Zach Welfare?
Yeah.
Well, you know, how is it? It's just like, well, I don't know who the hell Zach Welfare is, but I'll make a joke about it. I mean, Mr. Welfare, you could say that you pay my taxes, give me a shout out, and I'd say, well, no, I pay your welfare.
You just say hi, Nate. Just say
hi. I don't know who he is though.
Doesn't matter. He knows who you are, or he wants a hello from you. That's all he's asking. It's not like he wants $5 off you and to become your best mate and go for Wendy
but that's
walks.
the thing, though, is they always want a shout out. Then they want $5.
Probably wants a fucking admin job or something.
Oh shit, you can have it. That's what I gotta do, is I gotta finish the damn Batman uniform for for Bayo, I swear. But like I was saying with the whole city building thing, you see me going into the admin menu. Well, the only reason I'm going into the admin menu is just because...
Yeah, you do get to name your own city, Nana.
Yeah. At that time, we didn't have the actual option enabled. But as a civ, you don't have to go into an admin menu. As a cop or a medic, you don't have to actually use the admin menu to place it down. You simply have to go...
That's no problem at all, Robs. Welcome back, mate. Good to see you, buddy,
I
seriously.
spend a lot of time as a civ.
Good to see you, man.
What was it?
Enjoy this. This is upcoming. This is the one that's going to be competition, seriously.
City? I don't even remember. Nope, Dougal left me, didn't he? Damn it.
This is a good, actually, yeah, of the bullets disappearing. I love that. I think that's a nice little touch.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I actually show in this, so...
Well, you've done a good job of showing how the town's built and that sort of thing so far. You've also shown how the identification system works, the fact that you can get false identities as well.
Yeah.
I like that. That's cool.
That'll be another class. Yeah, not finished at the moment, but there'll be all kinds of different classes. I mean, the sky's the limit, and we're hoping that we get plenty of both input and help from the rest of the community, because it's not going to be easy trying to figure it all out.
Like what I like Dougal is like when I played for that week or so as a cop, I like the fact that it was open alpha, no whitelisting, nothing like that at the time, and there was so much
we
RP.
could do that all the time.
Yeah, but there was so much good RP, Nate, even though the people playing didn't have to whitelist and prove themselves or nothing like that. And that was without whitelisting, do you know what I mean? And it was really good. There was no salt and stuff like that. There was some trolls in that, but just
well,
the fact
I
that
got rid of the trolls pretty quick. But yeah, there was a ton of really, really good people that actually, were there.
Kids, mate. Even though there was a couple like you pull someone over at their car, they sound like they're 8 years old and that, but it was still really good and that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's about, really, man. It's just about having good experiences so that you can record stuff or look back and say, "Oh, remember that time when we, dressed up as priests and went and robbed a bank and then hid out in a garbage can." You know? That's what it's
Pretty
about,
much. I mean, we had this community revolution actually RP'd a zombie apocalypse happening when we had no animations, we had no way to kill each other. Someone RP'd being a zombie, bit a couple of cops, and the cops RP'd being sick, and then they hit respawn after, coughing and da-da-da-da. It was great. Cops were having to act like they were actually tasing each other because cops couldn't tase cops. We don't mind. It's just all RP. And that was back when we had Ifrits and, or Rebels had Ifrits and cops only had fucking tasers and spike strips. The good old days.
We're watching a video of a server called Revolution Australia. We've been going through some of the new stuff they're adding, but people are asking questions like, how do you build cities in it? Because it's part of Revolution Australia. So this video is just showing you a lot of the different things it has compared to other communities. And it's, we've got another one to watch after this.
Yeah, that's going to be the Onslaught video. Basically, that's just a game mod that Floppy made that we're going to fix once we actually have the time, because with all the updates and such, we haven't been able to actually put any time into it lately. But once it's fixed, then we're hoping to integrate that also into the life mod, in the way that you can actually go and, if you want to go get in a fight with you and your friends, and you don't have an RP reason, then you know what? Well, you'll see in the video. You can go fight them. Or Velociraptors, or if Chris actually gets the kangaroos working.
I think you could base the kangaroos on the rabbits' motion of movement, actually.
Yeah, just huge ones, huh?
Yeah. Giant rabbits.
Giant rabbits.
Come out like bears.
Alright, I'm gonna catch a smoke real quick. I'll be right back in probably about time you finish that thing.
This is now showing the physical objects that you can buy in the town and put down to become like campsites, or just something to add a little bit of RP, or even just scenery props. It's nice. That obviously there, look, if you've got cannabis on you, that you can also, by the way, grow where you like virtually. It pretty much plants anywhere. You buy the seeds and you don't have to do it in a specific field or anything. You can plant them outside your house. But obviously then you need this table to process them on and that sort of thing. So it has got a lot of ideas that the others don't use or haven't got, and it's got a lot of great ideas that they're looking at for the future. It's definitely one to be a part of. They need people for the support side of things as well. They need anyone, basically that can help. If they want to be part of the development team, just go and talk to them. They're very approachable people, and that's what they need. Is they need a decent backup team to make this happen, because it's something else, guys. It really is. I honestly do, Heisenberger. I think it's going to be great competition. I do.
Oh, stop with the competition shit.
Someone else is saying it, but I'm speaking my honest opinion. The thing is, it's got so much about it. It's not like you've just got one thing that's different to elsewhere. You've got loads of things that are different to elsewhere. And that's why it's going to be competition, because people like new things, I mean, look what happens when the newest mobile phone comes out.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're me, I still have an iPhone 3GS. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. But honestly, guys, I wish I had taken more video back in the day, because I just didn't really think about it. This is all just random shit, pretty much.
Yeah, but people are still watching. Some won't have seen this stuff before,
Oh no, I'm honored that you guys are spending the time to, take a look at our work. We really are doing the best we can with it.
Right, that's that one done. Let's have a look at the next one.
Yep. And basically, we're hoping to...
There we go, this is Onslaught.
Yeah, hoping to integrate that into the life mod itself.
So what's the purpose of this again, Nate, you say?
Well, basically, you know how you can get into a paintball fight, or you can in Wasteland you can go and you can actually like fight AIs to take over a town or some shit. Well, in this, because the map is the size it is, there's no problem. And of course, this is all up to Flop whether he wants to put it in or not, but I'm actually implementing this mode, this game mode right here, in a sense that you and your friends go to an NPC and he says, another settlement needs your help, and you get teleported out to a random place where all this starts happening. And if you get to a certain level, then you get XXX amount of dollars, or maybe we have a leveling up system.
Oh, right, so you're talking like having several waves, like that probably gradually get harder or something.
Oh yeah, just watch
Nice.
the fast zombies. That's nothing, folks. Wait till kangaroos come at you. We don't have those done or even started.
You said raptors though, didn't you?
Well, Velociraptors we were considering, but we haven't did any testing with that. In fact, we haven't did any testing on this in probably about a month, just because we've been focusing on the life server. And with all the updates, I know that it's a little broken at the moment. So, but Velociraptors, and then we also have an anti-human mode as well, which is my favorite because I'm so bad in the gunfight that I need all the help I can get. And you'll start to see the different kinds of zombies run out and such. And
This would be awesome, wouldn't it? If this was an option to actually go and do this sort of thing instead of paintball, this would be a bloody good team game.
well, paintball's not going anywhere. Just our version of paintball is you go and you buy the supplies, and then you actually plop down the crate, and it just creates a paintball field wherever you plop it down. Just kind of like an oil rig. When you buy the oil rig, you have to have a semi truck actually around so that you can pick up the cargo container and take it out, and then actually set it up. Of course, I think the oil rigs or the derricks or whatever the hell they're called, pumps are almost finished.
Like, that could be added in as a number of how many that are left.
I like this idea.
And I mean, it's there for you get salty, you get mad, you don't da 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 da. Whenever I get salty and mad, I know that I'm not giving 10 out of 10 roleplay because I'm being a little bitch. So, in this sense, I'm hoping that people will have different options rather than just running right back out and seeing the same person that got them upset. Why not go blow off a little steam? That's also why we have good relationships with other communities,
I hate to say it.
like Overthrow Gaming, which is a custom exile server that Bucky Savage. I don't know if you remember Bucky Dougal.
Oh, do I remember Bucky, mate?
Yeah, Bucky's a fucking great guy. He's over there, and they have one of the actual mod, or what do you call it, scripters or some shit.
Hang on a sec, mate. I got a phone call.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, thank God, I can smoke another cig.
Yeah, I'm ordering pizza, mate.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm against pizza, mate.
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, I slightly lied to you, Max. Playing on slow.
Yeah, I wish I knew how to do the 3D modeling and such, like the actual stuff in Object Builder, because there's so much we could bring in. I just don't know how to do that shit. And I'm doing too much already, so. Yeah. Eventually.
Stylish.
Yeah, and this is kind of just like this, and we haven't even did the fucking shooting ones yet. 10 out of 10.
Go in and out.
Hmm?
I'll come up with a lot of good event ideas, man.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why I like with being able to talk to all these different communities. Is we're not just going to have community events. It'll be events where, hey, so what's your server doing this weekend? I mean, that's I can't wait, dude. I cannot wait. Like one weekend, we can kind of show off like what we have. The next weekend, they can show off, this or that, and a little bit of healthy competition. There's nothing wrong with, because we're already helping each other. But for the community members, who just hey, let's go on a field trip. We're all
Yes.
going over here. That'd just be fun.
Here's an idea for you, right? This is how my mind thinks. I think fast, right? Let's say we're friends with a few communities. Right, like we could actually start a war with another community. Obviously, as a friendly thing, but in role play, it'd be like a war, right? You establish like an army on the server, then what you can do is you can send, you make set up with the other community, and you send that army over to their city or whatever, and then you go and you fight, and then they can send one to ours, and whoever does the most damage during that war is the winner, or whatever, and they get something out. Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. I really hadn't have given a whole bunch of thought to it, just because I was figuring that, well, between our relationship with Orgo and relationship with Overthrow, and then RRP, I haven't talked to them in a while, but those are 3 different servers that we have. Well, I don't want to say we're partners or any crap, but I have no problem doing anything with them, because I went to them and actually asked them, hey, do you need this, or can we do anything to help? And we came to some kind of agreement. I just want what's going to be better for the people that want to RP. That's it. And it's never going to be perfect. There's always going to be something that's wrong, but we can do the best we can. And hopefully help some other people too.
Of course, man.
That's why me and Flop didn't plaster the fucking Revo grenade all over the cars and such. I mean, if someone wants, come ask, and we'll if we're able to, then we'll get them to.
One thing I said to someone the other day, I said, how comes it's called Revolution Police Department? I know a lot of their clothing has got Revolution on it.
Because, and I wasn't going to bring this up, but the new map that's coming out, Sonora or whatnot, or if some random, I actually have another friend that's making, or pretty much finished with a whole new map for RP that he hasn't really shown anybody. So there's different options, but Revolution Police Department can go from one place to another. Australia PD, over in, say if there's a map that's been made in California or some shit, doesn't work. So we just kind of decided to put a little bit of less work on ourselves,
Yeah.
Just like RVSO, Revolution Sheriff's Office. Could be some county or whatever the hell they have in Australia. I mean, we're winging it a little bit, but
and stuff.
yeah, just trying to make it a little bit simpler for us, because we've already got so much to do. And I mean, I wish I had some newer videos to show them, but with my computer acting the way it is, ugh.
Well, hopefully once you put down and stuff like that, you guys can open up and I can get a few people up some stuff. Hopefully my mic's kind of
yeah, you haven't streamed in a while, so your mic's fucking like, oh my god, I don't know what to do.
Team speak, man. What I'll do is I'll get some people on the TS and that, and we'll set up some stuff. I really like that video that you guys were showing earlier. MJ, I don't know who that is, but yeah, 4 minutes 20 long. I don't know if that's deliberate or what.
Yeah, I don't know. And Dan's on LOA, but he's the one that made this video. He's been here since pretty much I have, so I mean the beginning.
Video was published yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yeah, he put it back up.
Oh, okay.
The original was lost, so
I would like to try and put something together. It's just Russ doing it. I mean, I'm still going to be streaming, but I'm going to I've just moved my whole setup to my bedroom.
Oh, okay.
I guess I guess the main reason I haven't been. I'll speak to you about it later. I don't want to speak about it on his stream. But yeah, I need something to fill 8 hours in, pretty much.
Alright, and guys, I'm trying to, oh, there you are, right. I'm trying to read the chat so I can actually see if there's anything that I haven't answered.
Oh, yeah.
On this picture, I don't know, I bookmarked some stuff you'd sent me, it's just...
That's a fucking good dancer if you want to show that. That's what woke me up this morning. Ha!
A good dancer.
Yeah, it's a free step. I'm sure some people know what free step is in your chat, but it's interesting.
But this guy's freestyle dance is damn near human.
Oh yeah, it's good. He won some kind of competition.
Oh,
fuck is that?
I've seen this guy before.
You fucking mad parachuting in front of one of them?
I don't know. Yeah, no, that was Nate's picture. He said me. I just ran into it on my PC.
What the oh yeah, that's me. Fucking Dan actually ran into me there.
Smug Top Keck saying he's trying to hop on to have a chat to you, Nate, but this security level action thing takes a while, doesn't it? That.
Yeah, I apologize for that, but unfortunately, when I don't know what y'all remember, if you remember our original testing opening, but we had what was it, like 1,200 people on our forums at one time?
Yeah, that's a lot.
I've known Tim Mack and Ming and such since before they were big streamers, and Floppy's known them for even longer. So they just ended up showing up one day, and the first thing that I said was, "Ah, shit," because we were testing. The staff was not trying to focus on actually like enforcing a live server. We were simply testing, and kind of a little bit of chaos when we had that many people come in. But was Porky asking if it's free, or we're, as far as I know, I sure haven't gotten any money out of it. Shit, my staff still has to go do sand runs and stuff. I mean, don't get me wrong, if they spend 4 hours or something in TeamSpeak doing interviews, then I think that they deserve some kind of monetary compensation in game just for spending that amount of time there. However, that doesn't come into effect until, I don't know, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks after the server actually opens, because everybody needs to start on the same foot. I don't care if you're staff or not. You don't get to start off with anything extra.
He's talking about the video you were talking about, free step or something.
Oh, free step, yeah. You got to watch the video, honestly.
Where is it?
Well, I guess I can find it. Let me see. Doo. I just think it's cooler than shit because I could never do that crap. That's all. And you're gonna hate it, Dougal.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. And turn it down a bit. It's fucking loud.
I like the Chips motorbike, I have to say. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Customising your own tow truck.
The tow truck skins that they have at the moment?
It's just a screenshot here of one that's actually got a little bit of there, look, you know, the old style tow truck that we got in CG.
I don't know who's skinned it, but I had the idea it would be cool if they look kind of like lizard lick towing and stuff like that.
There's a lizard lick one.
Yeah.
That's what they've done.
I think I could see it. That was the one at the back by the looks of it.
Yeah, and like I said at the beginning of the start of this, and I have to keep repeating myself just for new people coming in, most of this stuff, permission from the owners to use if we haven't created it. Now, about 5%, 10% of these items we haven't gotten permission yet, and that usually means that we either can't find them or, well, that's pretty much it. Either we can't find them or they don't reply. So
that's what he was referring to earlier, Spug, to be honest. He has mentioned that quite a few times today, that they have tried to make contact with everybody who owns anything that you see that maybe they've not got permission for. They're just waiting for them to come back. So this is not saying this is everything that's going to be in Revolution, but this is an example of what could be in Revolution.
Yeah. I mean, if you see the HSV that he passed by, the original version of the HSV didn't have lights all over it. it didn't have the difference that basically was put on there. Now, the HSV, as beautiful as it is, but we're all about customization. So, one of our guys, since we have the source files, went and he started putting in more lights. Now, does that mean that we made the car? Hell no. Because that model, who knows where the hell it came from. And then you have to see, okay, well, who configured it? Who actually made it into an ARM with PBO or some crap? So that's the person we usually try to talk to. I mean, it's a hell of a procedure, guys. We're doing our absolute best, but there's just no way to find everybody, it seems like.
Oh, wow. Some of these skins are fucking awesome, aren't they?
There's been a lot of people that wanted to start skinning, you know. A lot of people contributing stuff. But as when it goes live and people start playing, and it's going to attract people that do 3D modeling, stuff like that, you know, to come.
Sorry, you kind of cut out. What were you saying?
I was saying, as the community grows from people being able to come on and play and stuff like that, you're going to attract people that just do that as a hobby anyway, 3D modeling and skinning and coding and.
Well, actually, I'm very happy that I put this up there because someone that we've been looking for quite a while has messaged me. So hopefully, I can actually get permission to use some of the mods. However, if we don't get permission, then bye the different stuff that we've worked on. However, we don't know what happens until it happens. It's that simple. And just because we set out to do things 100% legit doesn't mean that we're going to change because it's easier. We're never going to change that part of it, because between me, Floppy, and the rest of the guys, we know how much work goes into this crap. And if someone, I don't know, I just want there to be better RP for the community as a whole. And if that means that something that I made can help somebody else have a better time, then shit, go ahead and make it. Just make sure that you tell me when you become a millionaire off of it and pay me something, you know? But I actually am going to have to talk to somebody for about 5 or 10 minutes. So if y'all want to, y'all can continue this if you'd like, and kind of show them what you have. I can send you a few more videos, but they're not really going to show much more than what y'all have at the moment.
No, I think we've spent enough time on and seen what we need to today, to be honest.
Okay, cool.
It's been really cool seeing it all over again, because I mean, we are excited about it. I think most of us can't wait to get in there and get stuck in, you know.
Well, I mean, it's we can't wait to have y'all, and can't wait to meet people that are actually, can do some of this shit, because I sure don't know how to do half of it. But if anybody, like I said, you got your own community or whatnot, you want a little bit of help, stop on by and I'll see what I can do. But at the same time, if you know anybody that wants to join a community and help out, then we kind of need it as well. So, bye, Mom. Anyway, let me know if you guys have any more questions. I'm going to talk to this guy for a little bit.
Just tell her to stop texting me, will you?
Well, I mean, the problem is you still owe her money. Because she had to go get that penicillin shot.
Hey, you said you wouldn't talk about that.
I'm not talking about it.
I got a question for you, Dougal. You ever play War Thunder, mate?
What?
You ever play a game called War Thunder?
No, I haven't, mate, no.
Hey, I think you'll love it, mate.
Really?
It's World War II airplanes.